Hello, I'm going to spend the next few minutes, about 5 minutes, explaining to you my version of redistribution of wealth. First, let me start off by telling you that most of the things that sound too good to be true is usually too good to be true. But in this case, this is all true. It's totally legal. I'm going to prove to you that step by step how this works, and you're going to be able to determine for yourself if it works. But let me just reiterate, it's all legal. It works. It's not too good to be true. So let me start. What we're going to do is we're going to redistribute $10. Everybody can afford $10, and what this redistribution is going to give you an income for life. Now just stick with me for a second. I'm going to take $10 and I am going to, in this case here, everything has to be legal. So I'm going to buy something with that $10. And then I'm going to get 5 of my friends to do the exact same thing, to buy something with their $10. Okay? I am going to get $1 for everybody that buys something for $10. The something, to get it out of the way, is going to be a domain name, and that's going to be very important that you buy a domain name, because I'm going to share with you why that's important in a couple minutes. But they're going to buy a domain name. I'm going to buy a domain name for $10. I'm going to get 5 of my friends to buy it for $10, and I'm going to get $1 from every one of my 5 friends. That's $5 I'm going to make. No, that's not a paying proposition yet, but what it does is it goes down 5 levels, which means the 5 friends that I found to buy a domain name, they're each going to find 5 friends, and I'm going to get $1 from them, which is their 5. They're going to each get 5. That's 25. 25 friends at $1 a piece that I get is $25. Getting a little bit interesting, but again, this goes down 5 levels. So on the 3rd level, those 25 people are going to get 5 people each, just 5. Nobody gets more than 5 people. That's all anybody needs to bother with. Those 25 get 5. That's 125. The 125 get 5, that's a 625. On the 5th level, the 625 people that buy a domain name, they get 5 people to buy a domain name, is 3,125 people. And I get $1, or you get $1 also, from each one of them. $3,125. Now realize I did not get any more than 5 of my friends involved with anything. I could, and I would make a whole lot more money, or I could get less and make less money, but it doesn't matter if you get a few. But in this case we're saying 5. 5 get 5, that's $25. Those 25 get 5, that's 125. The 125 get 5, that's 625. And then the last level is the 625 get 5. That's $3,125. That's how you get a redistribution of wealth from a $10 bill. Follow me on this. Now it's not that hard. Put it on paper. It's there. It's 100% guaranteed. Get your 5. They get 5. Down the line, 5 generation comes out to $3,125. All you told is 5 people to do this. Okay. Now, well, let's go back to the domain name that you're buying for $10. Somebody's got to keep track of all this. Nobody's going to go and try to collect their dollar from 3,125 people. So it's got to be a company, or it's got to be someone that's taking care of this. In this case, it's a company named Global Domains International, and they sell domain names, which is what we're buying, is a domain name for $10 a month. After we get the money, this company keeps track of who's under who, because my 5 people I got to make sure that I'm going to get paid from my 5 people and their 5 people and their 5 people. And so that's what GDI, Global Domains International, that's what they do for you. The domain name that they sell you, let's just say your name is John Sullivan. So your nickname is Sully. So the domain name that you're going to buy could be something like sully.ws. All of the GDI domain names end in WS. So it could be sully.ws. And so when I get my or when Sully gets his 5 people, or his first one, he says go to sully.ws and sign up and buy your domain name, and that will tell them to put you under me, one of my 5, and so on, so on, so on. But your domain name is it could be pretty easy. Usually your first name and initial, is a way that you want to keep track of it, or they can keep track of it, and it goes right down. Every month you're paid. Everybody that signs up, you're paid $1 from everybody. This is, like I said, this is totally legal. There's nothing wrong with this. They've been doing this since 1999. And more than likely, this is the first time you're hearing it. And they've been around for 16 years, so there's still plenty of people that haven't heard of this. But to be frank with you, it's because they don't understand how it works. I've explained it to you as simple as it can get. 5 of your friends get 5 of their friends. They get 5 of their friends. Nobody gets more than 5. At the end of 5 levels, it's 3,125. But let's just say it's only 500. Okay, all you got invested is $10. It's not the end of the world. It's not like this big chance, or you're this big, betting guy that's going to bet his life savings. It's $10. You're not going to miss it. Whether you do, and just tell some of your friends, they do it, and that's it. This is as simple as, I'm trying to boil it down to as simple a way of understanding it as I can, to try to get you to say, hey, this makes sense, which it does. Totally legal. It's not something illegal. It sounds too good to be true, but it is true. Sometimes some things are too good to be true. This is one of those things that is true, and it is good. So let's just do it. Let's do this together. Just share this video with 5 of your friends. Let me sell them for you. Just send them to this video, or show them this video, and that's all you need to do. And if they click like you clicked, then we're on our way to a redistribution of wealth. So I'm anxious to have you on board. Let's do this together, and we'll all have some good redistribution of money for once.